We live in an extremely insecure culture. People are very insecure. People have very, very low feelings about themselves. They think everybody else is better. You know, it's a social network. So it's a culture of fear that we live in. You know, and people are scared of very, very fantasy ideas. You know. My job in art, I think, is to maybe show some people something which is real, you know, not fake, something like this is happening, you know. And we take a lot of risks. We choose freedom over security. And it's dangerous. It's possible to fail, but I'm not scared of failing so much. I'm all ready to fail, but I'm not ready to not be able to try something new. So I think the next generation, hopefully will find solutions that the generation which is in charge right now is incapable to find. Nowadays it's probably like more good stuff than it was ever. The only problem is there's so much noise. It's very difficult to find it. And it's also the longevity of a musical career is very short. You know, I think in the 20th century we will not have careers that are spanning like 40 years, you know, like Eric Clapton or Carlos Santana. It's like 3 years and then you're gonna do something else, you know. So the new musician is gonna be a different person, you know. But I hear a lot of good stuff, you know. I mean, stuff popping up. I mean, stuff of people that are able to create good music over a longer period of time, like James Blake, for instance. I really like what he does. It's a really fresh approach and unique sound. And, there's a lot of producers, DJ producers, you know, like Shigeru or Flying Lotus. Or there's some new bands, a bunch of new bands like Nowhere is fun. Louis Cole, fellow drummer. Techno Self, it's also a drummer friend of mine called Anthony Parks. It's really remarkable. And there's a lot of stuff out there. You just have to find it. Some things, you know, are very funny and very cool at one particular moment, you know, but then they don't have the quality to have a sustainable effect or attractivity, you know. Like things which are relevant just right now, today, we have a lot. But you know, what makes music relevant in 50 years from now? You know, I'm getting more interested in that, you know. What is the quality of music that makes something sound good in 200 years from now? Like Mozart or Ellington or probably Hendrix, you know, or Aretha Franklin or James Brown. I think this music will sound good in 500 years from now. When we talk about art, and to me music is art. Music can be many different things. It can be just entertainment, it's fine. But I like the art part of it. The reason why I like the art part is because art is one of the ways that humanity has managed to push themselves into the future. You always start with art, you know. It always starts with people imagining things. It is a tendency of humans or our society that every great idea, it's just a matter of time and it will be corrupted and it will turn into a storefront for bullshit. Religion, all the religions, good ideas, but you put time in it and it will turn, someone will abuse it and it will become a storefront for like bullshit. Jazz, storefront for bullshit. Hip hop, storefront for bullshit. Everything, the greatest ideas, you know, that's why you always need new art form, so the great idea can reincarnate into the next musical idea. Gustav Mahler, the composer, like he said something really nice about that subject. He once said, like, tradition does not mean to pray to the ashes. Tradition means to pass on the fire. Right? And this is what I'm trying to do, you know, and that's what I got from the people that inspired me, that fire, you know, and it's the same fire that was Bach or Stravinsky or Thelonious Monk or the Beatles or Aphex Twin. You know, it's the same fire. And right now I'm trying to manage it somehow. I try to get close, I try to touch it, and I try to do something with it. And then, you know, it will, I cannot control it, but I can play with it, you know, and hopefully it will, other people will take it and do something with it.
Thank you.